And now it is time for Mike Randall's weekly Yelp for Help feature from the Erie County SPCA. Here's how your generous donations are putting more pets in local homes.
Once again, we're here at the SPCA. I'm with Bethany Clock and with a kitty cat.
Yes, we have two cats today. The first I'd like to tell you about is Kristoff. He was found outside. A kind stranger brought him in. And as you can see, he's missing the very tips of his ears. He had gotten frostbite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I do see it.
Yeah.
But it was almost hidden because of the little tufts of fur there. That had to be really painful.
Yes, it was. So he was on pain medications, antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, but he's definitely on the mend now, and he's just sitting here purring away.
It sure is a cautionary story about, taking care of your pets and not letting them outside and loose. And, they want to go outside, but you got to get them back inside pretty quick, too.
Yeah, and definitely it can hurt their feet, too. I looked at his feet. His feet are okay. So it's just his ears that really suffered the most trauma.
Well,
poor little guy.
Yeah, the skin there is so thin. It's almost like paper thin.
Yeah,
really.
It's transparent. Cats' ears are pretty transparent, and they have a lot of blood vessels in them too, so it had to hurt, but he's okay now.
Now, your other kitty cat is resting comfortably.
Yes. Now, she came in last night. Her temperature was only 96, and it should be 101. So immediately we put some fluids in her to warm her up and stuck her in an incubator and set that to 100 degrees, and she warmed up right away. But she's still pretty punked out right now, we'll say.
I never knew the cat's temperature was supposed to be 101.
Yes, well, I'm here to teach.
All right, but she should be bouncing back pretty quickly, right?
Yep, another case of, she's outside, it's freezing cold out there, it's below freezing.
All right, so we have Francine and Kristoff?
Kristoff is his name.
Kristoff, okay. All right. I'll try to keep those cats straight.
Okay.
And nursing them back to health, but do keep your pets inside if you can.
Yes.
Cats use the litter box. Yeah, they do. They don't have to go outside. Did you know that?
Yes.
See, now I taught you something. No. But anyway, make sure your pets are only out for a brief amount of time, especially this time of year with the really cold temperatures.
Yeah, like dogs don't have to go on walks right now. They don't have to play outside. Let them out to do their business, bring them back in, keep them nice and safe and warm.
All righty. Thanks, Bethany Clock.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Bethany. And your dollars, your generous dollars, at yourspca.com. That's how you can make that donation, make that wonderful medical care possible for those animals that will get better and then hopefully be adopted. So there you go. Thank you, Mike Randall. We're going to take a quick break. We've still got more to do here on AM Buffalo. We're going to be talking about Ken Ton's annual Sleep Out event when we come back.
AM Buffalo Furnishings provided by Bassett Furniture. Visit their showroom online at bassettfurniture.com.
Did you know that more food will be consumed during Sunday's big game than any other day of the year? Well, except for Thanksgiving. It's true. And while you won't find turkey and mashed potatoes on the menu, there's a pretty good chance your typical game day favorites will include chips and dip, pizza, wings, and lots of ice-cold beer. And if you're looking to add something new to your lineup, I suggest you add our honey barbecue chicken bites. And to make these flavor-packed bites, we mix together some crushed cornflakes with paprika, onion and garlic powder, and some salt and pepper, and we set that aside. Next, we cut up a couple of pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast into 1-inch chunks. After dipping them in some beaten egg mixed with a little milk, we coat them with our seasoned cornflakes. Once they're baked, we'll drizzle them with a homemade honey barbecue sauce, and they're done. These are a nice change of pace from wings, since they're easy to eat and are better for us. To get the recipe for our honey barbecue chicken bites, simply visit our website. You might even want to make a double batch, since they'll disappear as fast as you make them. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a game-changing way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Courtney's Look brought to you by Salon Allure Salon and Day Spa, located in Williamsville.
All right, everybody, I think snacks are going to be where it's at this weekend. What do you say we have another look at the 7 First Alert forecast, because it is going to be very, very chilly outside. For today, the best we're going to do is a high of about 20, makes that 16 degrees, and then overnight we drop down to 11. Now, we will be seeing some snow over the weekend for Saturday. We'll try to get it up to about 28 degrees. A little milder on Super Bowl Sunday. General snow, though, all around, a high of 34. And then basically we're kind of back in the freezer for the next few days. Monday will be cold, a high of 21. Tuesday, back up to 26. Wednesday, some snow in the forecast again, 29. And Thursday, 27. Listen, don't forget, it's Groundhog Day. The groundhog saw a shadow, and that's why we've got this for the next 6 weeks. That's the way it goes in Western New York. Want to remind everybody that a lot of us on air are wearing these wonderful little red pins, because it is Go Red. It's National Go Red Wear Red Day, and we're trying to remind people that for women, it's so important to go and see your doctor. A woman has a heart attack every 80 seconds. It's amazing. So the word is out to try to raise awareness about women and heart disease. Our own Ashley Rowe is emceeing the lunch today. That's over at the KeyBank Center, and a lot of folks will be there trying to get the word out. So we're very, very proud of our participation here. Let's unite and let's keep the red going, okay? Because it's saving lives. All right, we have some other folks who are here who are doing really great work as well. Tonight, the Kenton School District, under the banner of Educators Totally Committed, is sponsoring the 31st annual Jerry Starr Kenton 31st annual Jerry Starr Kenton School Sleep Out to collect donations of cash, food, clothes, personal care items, even small furniture items, to be donated to the folks who need them right there in the Kenton district. It starts at 8 tonight, and we have some of the folks, some of the adults who are here helping out. We have Superintendent Stephen Bovino, who's with us, Edison Elementary School teacher Linda Sternin, and Stephen Ash from Teachers Totally Committed. So it's great to have you all here.
Good morning.
Because it's the 31st annual. So this is something that in the Kenton school districts, kids have grown up with and understand. Their kids are now going to something like this. And I think it's amazing. It's an amazing way to give back.
Absolutely.
How many kids will be sleeping out tonight at the school, at Hoover Elementary?
I'm going to let Steve answer that. Steve has been so passionately involved in this since the beginning, and I'd like him to address.
All right, Steve.
Linda, we'll have a total of maybe 60 to maybe 90 people sleeping out, and of that, we could have anywhere about between 50 and 60 being kids. And that could be, if they're elementary school kids, we put them inside a warm cafeteria.
Right.
Grandma will still give them some money to sleep out. The older kids, and that's if we're allowed to sleep out tonight, because it's a cold weather day today.
Yes.
It's cold blue. I think it's 32 degrees and under. That we're told to not be outside. We were told that by the town of Tonawanda Police last year, 2 years ago. So we're going to have to go by the dictate of what goes, and we'll just do the best we can. But we'll have about maybe 60 kids altogether.
We're making it a fun event for them, but they can also understand the challenges of what it's like not to have too much. And boy, do they come armed with supplies to donate, right, Steve?
They do. First of all, they'll come armed with clothes to wear, plenty of them, and then we put them in refrigerator boxes that we get from Sears, which is very nice. They're always good to us. But there'll be donations that they'll bring either from the Boy Scouts or from a church group or from their school or from just generally in their community somehow to add to the sleep out. And you're right, for 31 years, both Kenmore and Clarence together, we've raised over $1 million.
Isn't that something?
All donated to organizations in Western Europe. They help, and we're trying to make it a worldwide school project through
Great
the
idea.
United Nations.
And Linda, your elementary school students are too young to sleep out, but they still take part.
They do. They do a great job. We started Edison's Links for Love, which is just a very simple program. The kiddos can buy a paper chain link, just one, for 25 cents. We highly encourage the kids not to just ask for money, but ask your parents, what can I do to earn some money to buy a link? They can buy as many as they want, and each classroom makes the chain, and then eventually we put all the chains together just to show our kids how everybody can link together and come together to help others that are in need.
It's fantastic.
So it's a very simple program, but they've done very well in raising money to help for the sleep out.
All right, starts at about, what, 8 tonight? And the kids will be having a great time. And it's a real learning experience for them, that what they take away from all this and how they can help others is so paramount. So I take my hat off to you. This is the 31st annual Kenton Sleep Out. Congratulations. I mean, you're really teaching these kids all about their area, people who need as well as people who can give. So you guys are awesome. All right, everybody, listen, we are out of time. Go and have yourself a great weekend. Don't forget Pickler and Ben coming up at 3 o'clock with another brand new episode. Enjoy the big game. We'll see you Monday.